Happy Sunday, Scallywags! How are we doing? Welcome to the Brazen Coalition Games. If you are new here, welcome. We are just a bunch of friends who like to play Magic and sell rubbish. I say we like to sell rubbish dad jokes. I like to sell rubbish dad jokes. And here we are. And we are already invaded by Gomez. Hey, Gomez!
Kitty! Hey!
How are we all doing, friends? Are we good? Who have we got in the chat today? We've got Martin and Rev, who claimed first. It's insider knowledge indeed. And Chrono, good to see you. Good to see everybody.
Hey,
So tonight, folks, we are playing the Precons from MTG Bloomburrow. But before we do, I've written a very short list of things that I must remember to talk about, because when I don't write a list, I forget all of the time. So, first of all, I am going to be going to Command Fest in September all weekend long. I think I might be the only one coming from BCG. I don't know yet. But I will be there. So if you are there and you see this lovely playmat and would like to win some cardboard from me that I'm going to try and procure between now and then, do hunt me down for a game. I'm also, don't know, I'm probably going to put this into the universe now, but I don't know how doable it is yet. It depends on the Wi-Fi connection. But we're going to try and do a live stream from Command Fest. But we'll see how likely that is. It all depends on a few things, like internet connection being a massive factor. Secondly, if you don't know, we are affiliated with Bulkbox. Bulkbox are an eco-friendly company that do amazing book boxes for your bulk, believe it or not, and they look wonderful. Made totally out of recycled cardboard, and they fit in, because I love this sort of stuff. It fits in your IKEA Kallax unit, just slots in. You can slot 4 in one of the squares. It's great. If you were going to get some bulk boxes, you need somewhere to store all of those shiny cardboards that we spend so much money on. If you use Manadork10 at checkout, all caps, then you get 10, I think it's 10% or £10, I forget. But it's one of those that you get off at the end, and we get a little bit of a kickback from that, which is always lovely. And lastly, I'm going to revisit all this later. We are doing some Precon punch-ups tonight, but next week, if you miss this later, we'll be joined by Benji the Brewer and a girl named Ron for Plane Chase, so do tune in for that. But without further ado, I need to introduce my co-host and guest for this evening. We are joined by the wonderful Joe and Gareth tonight as my co-hosts this evening. Thank you so much for joining us, fellas. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hello! I'm alright, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, good, right, cheers.
Yeah. Have you...
I say we have a cat already, so...
You have a cat already. I mean, I think you've just won the game, so it's okay. Yeah, Gareth, how are you surviving the summer holidays? Because it's loud in my house, let me tell you.
It's an interesting one. We went away the very first week and got caught up in all of the travelling back from Paris fiasco.
Oh no.
So we couldn't get back. We couldn't get our connecting train from Paris, so we had to take possibly the most expensive Uber I have ever had the pleasure of taking.
I can feel that in my wallet already. And Joe, how?
Yeah, it's still hurting now.
It's still hurting now. I bet it would cripple me.
It's still hurting now.
I am currently in dispute with Uber Eats actually, because they are thieving scumbags. So. You can quote me on that internet. You can quote me on that internet. So the other day,
Hold out.
Yeah, I'm putting them on blast. So the other day, we got home late because we had so many kids parties. So we thought, fuck it, we'll just order McDonald's through the app. And the Uber Eats delivery guy delivered it to the totally wrong address. He claimed he delivered it to our address, and he just was not there. Said he took a picture, wouldn't send me the picture. And I complained to Uber Eats, and they said because the drivers marked it as a successful delivery, they can't refund
That's absolute bullshit.
That is
Well,
bullshit. Credit card chargebacks.
I am a
Yeah.
petty man, so I have asked for a data subject access request, so they have to send me all the pictures. Then I'm going to go to trading standards because I'm a petty man. It doesn't matter how much money it is. This is theft. So Uber Eats coming after you. Anyway,
Love it.
Did you pay? How did you pay? Was it PayPal or credit card?
It was PayPal. I am going to go through and try and refund
You
it
can
from
go
them, but
back
it's just been
through PayPal,
absolutely
Yeah.
mental since.
Yeah, PayPal should have your back on that.
Yeah. I am, despite it is a powerful motivator, and as many of my close friends will tell me, I can be a spiteful person. When you do the wrong thing, not just generally, like, I'm not an arse about it, but I wasted 2 hours of my life talking to somebody who went, "We understand your concern and we'll take it."
Don't ever upset John.
Well, I don't
So I
I
feel
don't
like this is
want-
warning me to just not attack
Yeah.
them first.
Yeah.
Good one.
Back to fun times.
Yeah.
Not bullshit. Joe, how are you? You can see you're still getting mauled. I say mauled, but cuddled, I guess, by Gomez. Did she see the rabbit on board?
I hope she doesn't start hunting my commander, but we'll see. I'm gonna have to shift
Yeah.
her at some point as we start to play.
And finally, I can't not say it, but we are joined once again by our close friend, wonderful human, genuine, excellent person all round, the wonderful Revelo from War Room EDH. How are you doing, bud? Thank you so much for taking the time to join us on this Bloomburrow stream.
Nah, thank you very much for having me on. I said timing was really good because we had the precons here, so it was you had slots open, so we were always glad to join you on the stream. I've had a good time on here before, and so has Amy. So no, we really appreciate it. We're both doing well. We were at the Gathering in Cardiff yesterday. Got to catch up with. It was. Firestorm is a really nice store. Like, I visited it about a month ago, so it was really nice. Like, lots of space. We luckily saw Adam, Overfiend, Will Hall, Trizit, and Cryptic while we were there, and as well as Euphoria Gremlin, who luckily is local. Only annoying thing was, like, because all tables were really at a premium, so it was hard getting Commander games in because of course it's there for like modern events. So, but it was nice to see people picked up a Jace the Mind Sculptor, which is now £15. How the mighty have fallen, as some might say. So, yeah, remember it used to be £100?
Yeah,
back in the days when he would terraformats a new one.
Yep,
So,
and also he has the no-go word in his the sigil, doesn't it? I can't unsee that now. Have you seen the word? Have you seen the word?
No, I haven't.
It's right. If you've got young ones, cover their ears because I'm going to say it. Yeah, it's only 7:15. I can't. There's a child in the room. can't say it. It's the
You've got
C
young
word.
ones, John.
It's the C word, chat. It's the C word. Hey.
Oh god! I see it.
Stop.
You ruined the card for me.
When
Enjoy.
you actually corrupted the Magic player on stream now.
This is what I'm here for.
I've just jammed that into my Narset extra turns deck as well. That's
So, yeah, and it's there. Anyway, you have won the spell table wheel of who chooses first. I need a pithier name for this chat. If you come up with one, let me know. So if you want to kick us off, oh wait, you've not even. Sorry, I got interrupted by the loudest, smallest one. Would you like to tell everybody, if they don't know where to find you, where they can find you, and anything cool you've got coming up?
okay. You can find me underneath your bed, haunting you at night. But in all fairness,
I thought that was you.
yeah, that's what keeps you awake at night. But yeah, in all seriousness, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at Revelo1989. I also run the War Room Twitter account, which is War Room EDH. If you go on there and you're not aware already, we are running a giveaway for our stream anniversary where we are giving away an Ultimate Guard playmat. Not sponsored. I was given to it by Veil of Death Magicon. I'm just going to pass the kindness forward. So yeah, we're giving that away on the 13th. Yeah, he was really nice.
Some wonderful CDH content.
He does. So we were lucky to run into him on the Thursday before MagicCon because me and Amy got off the plane and were met by Overfiend and Snorkton. So we just kind of hung out for a Thursday. It was a really nice, really nice day. So yeah. If you go on our Twitter at War Room EDH, you will see the giveaway there. The instructions are in the main post. And yep, our Twitch is also War Room EDH. We stream every fortnight, and our next stream will be on the 13th. We'll not be at Command Fest because it clashes with my sister's birthday, so I need to prioritise that. But hopefully,
have it at Command Fest.
Yeah. I offered to take her, but it would have been like she'd have to leave her non-Magic playing fiance at the folks' house, and she didn't think that was fair on him, which I can understand. So I'm just gonna give Command Fest a miss this time, but there'll be others. So I'll try not to. I will try not to let the FOMO bother me that much. So I will be jealous of all of you going, but
I'll be sure to try and remember to take lots of pictures so you can live vicariously, because that helped me miss when I was missing MagicCon to see all of you have a wonderful time. But before we jump in, I would like to actually just build on the whole "death is wonderful" human thing. I know that's a weird sentence to say, "death is wonderful," but when I went to MagicCon Barcelona, I was solo and I'd not really met everybody. I'd met Baz previously, like through the streams and stuff, but I'd not met anybody. And Death was so warm. It's such a weird thing. It was so welcoming and just included me like immediately. It was just genuinely lovely. And I probably did come across quite nervous to begin with because I didn't really know anybody. I was in a country by myself,
yeah.
Thank you, Death. Which again, such a weird thing to say. But anyway, with all that said, and I think we've rambled on for enough here. Rev, do you want to kick us off and introduce your commander for this evening?
So I am playing the Hazel of the Rotbloom Precon, where I want to be paying life to tap squirrel tokens and add loads of mana, and I want to create copies of my squirrel tokens as well. So you can go. It's a go wide strat, effectively. There are a lot of ways to make your squirrels bigger as well. So yeah, I want to be creating tiny critters and overwhelming you with said critters. And I will start with drawing a card, and I will kick off with an Oran Reef the Vastwood, comes in tapped, and pass the turn to you, Crispy.
Hello, I am playing Ms. Bumbleflower, which is a kind of group hug deck, which is nice. She's a 1/5 with vigilance, and whenever I cast a spell, target opponent draws a card. So whenever I do a thing, someone else gets to draw a card, but I also get to put a +1 counter on a target creature, and it gains fly until the end of turn. The second time that happens this turn, I draw 2 cards. So hopefully I can multi-spell, draw some cards, give other people cards, and maybe hug them to death. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm going to start by playing a Razor Verge Thicket, and I'll pass.
Okay. So this evening I'm playing Zinnia, Valley's Voice. This is a Jeskai, which I have dubbed this pretty fly for a Jeskai. So we are. This is all about making a bunch of small dudes with the offspring mechanic, and then he, I'm not sure, I think this could be a he, they get +X+O, where it's a number of other creatures with base power 1. So, yeah, whoa, Pepper, what was that? Lunatic cat. So my plan is to just make a bunch of small guys and hit with a big bird, as Jim Davidson really wanted to do when he created the Muppets. Anyway, we are going to start off with a Terramorphic Expanse, and then I'll crack that for a mountain and pass the turn as I do so.
I thought you said Jim Davidson then, and I thought for a minute, why is the creator big? Why did the creator of the Big Break make the Muppets?
It was taking so long to try and work out what he meant.
You knew what I meant.
I know what you meant.
The guy who made Big Bird, I can't remember the name.
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson. I think that's what you said, but I swear I heard Jim Davidson.
You did, yeah.
No, I think you did say Jim Davidson. That's a very different person.
Is he Snooker? Anyway.
Could someone please clip that one?
Pass the turn.
I'll clip it. I can't follow that. That's not fun.
We've lost it.
I am playing Belo, Bard of the Brambles, or as I like to call everyone's favourite Trash Panda.
Trash Panda. This was my plan all along, chat. Get them in
So-
spirits, make loads of misplays.
So, what Belo likes to do is take my trash and turn it into your troubles. And on that note, I'm going to play a land and do absolutely nothing. That's the turn.
And
Oh.
I think he needs time to compose himself first.
A little bit now.
Oh dear, I'll untap. I'll play Necroblossom Snarl. I'll reveal the forest so it comes in untapped. Then I'll tap 2. I will play Talisman of Resilience. And I will pass the turn there.
I'll draw. And I play a Yavimaya Coast, tap 2 for an Arcane Signet. Very similar turn, I'll pass.
Alright. Mine's going to be totally not similar. I'm just going to play this Tap Temple of Triumph. I just scry 1. Oops. Show everybody that card. And then put it back. Do I want it on top? It's been a long week, let me tell you.
It has been a long week.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that on top. Pass the turn.
How did you all deal with the heat wave? Or was that a stupid
That's a neat
question?
thing I didn't.
Poorly, yeah. Didn't really.
Actually,
Sounds about
didn't.
right.
I'm going to
I'll
play a
pass to you,
forest
go.
and tap 2
Oh.
for a Lotus Cobra. And then just point out to everybody that I think that Zinnia reminds me of the rooster from Robin Hood. Pass the turn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There we go, that's going to be going round the table now.
Hell yeah.
We got a copyright
Pardon.
strike.
Oh, yeah, I better stop now because I will just keep that in my head the whole time. I will. So I'll play a swamp. What do I do now? I think it's time to get a creature on board. I am going to tap 3. No, that doesn't count. So yeah, tap 4. Tap enough colours. I'm going to play Chittering Witch, and I will create 3
You watch
1/1
your
black.
mouth. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I make 3 black rats. I do have dice. I was playing my 0 deck earlier, so I got plenty of dice to hand. I have 3 of them. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard as my land for turn. And I'll pay 2 and a green for Communal Brewing. Enchantment.
Our brewing.
Yeah, when Communal Brewing enters, any number of target opponents each draw a card. I think I would like each of you to draw a card.
I'd love to
Yay.
draw a card.
I'm in with it.
Then I put an ingredient counter on it and an ingredient counter for each card drawn this way. So I will put 4 ingredient counters on it. Then whenever I cast a creature spell, it enters with an additional +1/+1 counters on it. Well, that's the number of counters on this. I'll pass turn.
Cool.
Quite like that.
Yeah.
It seems strong.
That does seem very strong. We're going to play this island and then just tap 3 for Zinnia. Bring out the bird. Pass the turn.
Okie dokie, untap. And draw. Well, I'm going to play a Forgotten Cave that comes in tapped, but triggers landfall. So I'm then going to use that mana and 2 more
Oh, wait, do I
to
need to
cultivate.
discard? 3, 5, 6. I do need to discard.
I'm
We're
going to full play.
In this floats.
No, everybody has stuff out, so I'm not attacking into anything. I'll pass the turn and go looking for my 2 basics.
Okay, and tap. Roll. Play a forest. Keep that rolling.
Basic 1, basic 2.
Okay, right. I shall tap for colorless. 1, 2, tapping for free. Going to play Plague Crafter. Each
Oh,
person sacks a
come
creature or
on.
planeswalker. If they can't, discard a card. I will sack a rat.
That feels real bad.
God, a
I have
card.
to get rid of my Cobra already. Ugh.
I'm going to discard Riot Control.
I think there
I'll
will be a
sacrifice
riot
my
after that.
commander.
And
Ooh,
I will go to combat. But then why would I? She gives us stuff. So I'm going to go to combat. I'll send 2 rats at John and the Chittering Witch at Badger. So 2 damage coming to both of you.
This Bumbleflower isn't on the battlefield, by the way.
Yeah, but you've got creatures, and
No,
I'm not going to upset the group hug player.
I haven't got any creatures though. Just to.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought they were creatures. My bad.
No.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I
that's
won't
also
do-
my bad.
You might still not want to swing at me, but I've not got creatures in case you did.
Yeah, I won't go for takesies backsies on that. So I've got 2 on the left. Nope, that's all I will do. Pass the turn.
You're gonna like this, Joe. The card reader is telling me that the other card on your board is a sort of wealth and power.
Oh, sweet. I'll take that. It's an arcane signet, but I'll take that.
Now it's telling me it's a mannequin.
I'm
Just,
surprised.
really well.
just an arcane signet.
Doing so well there,
I'm
table card reader.
going to play an.
I'm surprised
Dark
Amy
Oasis.
hasn't come in asking why I'm not dead yet.
Give it time.
Yeah, I should be patient.
One of these can pay for the colourless Horticulture, Razor Edge Thicket, and the arcane signet for the coloured mana. I'm going to cast Ms. Bumbleflower. He comes in with 4+1/+1 counters on it.
She's not married anymore, Joe.
You don't know. Ms is just neutral.
This is true. I was always brought up with it being someone who was no longer married, but I am definitely not correct there.
Strong independent rabbit who doesn't need no other creatures on board apparently. So I'm going to pass turn. That's all I can do.
We'll play this Ferris Lake and pass.
Fine.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's bad then.
I was relying on Zinnia being out to draw an extra card. I'll have to wait now. Got me good. That's it to you, Gareth.
Sorry, I was being attacked by a small one.
No, you slow.
Untap. Somebody wanted cuddles.
Oh,
It's totally reasonable.
I think that's perfectly fine.
Play a forest. Any creatures on the board?
I've got 4 on my side, but 3 of them are tapped.
Oh no, I meant I need creatures on the board.
Oh, you need.
So green and 2. I'm going to play. I'm going to play Fungus Frolic, which is the adventure attached to a badger. I get to create 2 1/1 green sapling creature tokens. And then it gets exiled because it's going on an adventure.
I put that to one side for you, Joe, by the way.
Oh, really? What's the creature?
He cares about saplings and stuff.
Right, cat badger. Yeah, he cares. He gives saplings mana dork abilities, and then at the beginning of your end step, create a sapling.
That's super good.
I was
Not
going to
bad.
say it's
Well,
very in
I like
flavour for you on that one.
Yeah, I like that very much. So you got one then, John. Thanks.
Yeah, I put it to one side for you already.
And then I'll also play a Farseek, but then my turn is done.
Oh, on the related note, Badger, me and Amy found that copy of Cragflame for you, so we'll make sure we get that to you.
Oh, thank you.
It's all right. You're welcome.
Hopefully, maybe
It
we'll
has all
get a bit
been
better.
wonderful to one another after somebody just killed my commander.
Nothing but nice wholesome magic here. Right, I can play a swamp, so we'll do that. So on the top of things.
Don't worry, John. I can provide cards. I
Uh,
actually can provide you cards.
can
in this
actually
deck.
put it on.
colorless.
Yeah.
Tap for colorless and 1, 2. tap in for 4. I'll play Hazel. And the Bumblebutt is on the field, so
Yeah, you miss your chance in attacking her from.
5/9.
but-
It's a 5/9 with vigilance.
Yeah, why is it? I mean, she has got a huge trunk.
she ain't not mine. She's a 55591.
It's
That-
the puffiness of the tail. It adds extra support.
Yeah, it's all the vegetables that she's got carried in her wagon that she gets from the market, and there's nothing else.
Right. So I've got. Is there anything worth doing?
Does love a
Probably
carrot.
not.
Right, Joe. As our resident expert on saprolings, what does a saproling look like?
Any kind of
Imagine a-
mushroom creature. If you got a mushroom, give it
It's a mushroom
life.
Mushroom
Yeah,
with existential.
an
dread.
animate mushroom. Yeah.
Yeah, just give it legs or something. Yeah, mushroom with legs is probably.
Technically,
Or-
no. The thalids have sentience. They have existential dread. But the saprolings
Or-
are just like sheep.
Or
I guess.
or if you need a rough one, just do Toad from Mario. That's probably just as close.
Literally,
That's
actually,
what I'm
Toad
doing.
is pretty much. I wouldn't say Toad has sentience. So yeah, Toad's a saprolin.
Yeah.
That's dark.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tap Oran Reef, and I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter on to Hazel, so make her a 4/6. Then I will go to my end step. I can
no
create a token
punches.
of. Actually, good point. Oh no, yeah, I'll do that. Sorry, I'll do Oran Reef that now in my first turn, first phase. Then I will go to combat. I will send Chitter and Wish and Playcraft out yourself, John.
Sure.
He did ask for that.
Could you maybe throw a rat at me as well?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll send one
How
back.
much is that?
That'll be 6.
Okay. I know that sounds weird, but it's because then I can. So you've hit me with how many creatures? 4? So I can...
3.
3 creatures. That's cool. I can then. This is then reduced.
Yeah, let me get a second rat token out just to. Yeah, there we go.
I'm
That'll
going to
make it
cast
easy.
Rowdy Research, which costs 1 less to cast for each creature that attacks this turn. Draw 3 cards.
Nice. There we are. Nice.
Draw your own cards, John.
I
magic.
was hoping to see if I could draw into some ramp, and let me tell you, I did not.
Then go to end step, and then I can create a token. I haven't got squirrels out yet, so I'll make a copy of a rats token. I'll make one of the untapped rats copy and pass the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna play a regular old plains.
I thought you said the reggae plays then, and I would actually be up for a reggae themed secret lair.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. No, I'm not going to use the planes. I use
It would
the
need to
mainlands,
have a really big
colourless.
fish in it.
And a green for a Managorger Hydra. I've cast a spell, so target opponent will draw a card. I think that will still be John,
Thank
because
you.
you seem to be.
Martin has pointed
struggling.
out that I am the only non-green deck, and I have not got the ramp in this deck. You're just ramping away.
It also comes in with 4+1/+1 counters. I put a
yeah.
+1/+1 counter on target creature, and it gains flying until the end of turn. So I'm going to put it on Miss Bumbleflower. 5, because I might as well. So she's flying until end of turn. I would like to draw 2 cards, which means I need to cast another spell. Okay. This is the only thing I can do. So I'm going to cast Broken Wings for 3 mana. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. I think there's actually only one valid target. It's going to be the Talisman. But Revelo, you can draw the card from me casting a spell.
Okay, I will draw a card then. Thank you.
Cast a spell, so Managorger gets a counter.
Do I lose
you-
my talisman or?
You do lose the Talisman, yeah, it's just destroyed.
Okay.
I will put the counter onto... Bumbleflower again, why not? And I draw 2 cards because it's the second time that's happened this turn. Nice. Okay, cool.
That Bumbleflower already looks kind of scary.
Yeah, she's flying, vigilant, 7 power. So the only person I haven't done anything to this turn is you, Gareth. So I'll surrender at you.
That makes me
Feels
sad.
disproportionate, but yeah.
Does she have trample?
No,
she's got
but she does
flying.
have flying.
Ah,
Just this turn, yeah. I'll pass.
Alright. Play an exotic orchard, and I'm going to tap 5. I'm sorry, but you all need to slow the fuck down, so we're going to do a time wipe.
Oh.
Destroy all creatures.
my saprolings.
No.
Also,
An
the
ages
bumble,
draw.
also the giant rabbit.
Spent ages drawing them.
And the Hydra. Don't forget the Hydra.
I mean, I'm not too beat up about losing the Hydra going, to be honest, but
Okay, they'll be back and in greater numbers.
I'm sure they will, yeah. I'm not too.
Right, it's sand.
Then I'm going to move to discard. I think how many cards do you have? I've got 8. What do I have? I mean, they're all pretty good, but I think it's going to have to be Inspiring Overseer. Pass.
Okie dokie. Untap. Spare a moment for my 2 saprolings.
They burnt so bright.
They burnt so bright and
Too
so short.
beautiful for this world.
They were. And then draw for turn. Okay. Well, I can't do what I was going to do, so I guess now that I have time to build up a bit more of a board for like all of a turn. 1, 2, 3, and 2. Gratuitous violence.
oh.
Okay. Okay.
Triple
Okay.
damage. Yeah.
Doesn't love gratuitous violence.
I know what this card does because I play it in Ghana.
Everyone.
I know what this does,
Yeah.
and I don't like it.
Yeah.
All along with all the other doublers and triplers, just to see how much damage a 1/1 can actually do.
But this one's specifically like just your stuff.
Yeah.
Feels much more unfair.
Yeah, it's not like Furnace of Wrath, is it?
No. I think is City on Fire only yours as well.
Yes.
Yes.
I do like City on Fire. I am done, by the way.
Okay. Untap.
Oh, well, I remember. I know this is totally a professional streamer thing. Gareth and Martin, I have your bulk boxes.
Temple of Malady.
Oh,
right,
thanks.
one.
I thought you'd posted them out, so I've been sat here worrying that I've missed the post.
No, because both you and Martin were off, and because you live so close relatively to me anyway, and it was cheaper on postage, I just wanted to send them to me, and then I could just give them.
That made so much sense. I'm glad that you are the sensible one in that process.
Just remember
Right.
how sensible I was when I cast that order.
I still. Funny you mention that. So in between the MS charity stream and the rewards going out, I actually got one of those scam texts that said, "Oh yeah, we got your package, but incomplete
you asked
information."
me about it, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it was a scam, but I just double checked. I said, "John, did you send my stuff? Did you send what I want via FedEx or something?" He said, "No, I haven't even sent them out yet." I'm like, oh, okay, I know this. Then I know.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be relieved to hear the words, "I've not sent it yet."
Yeah, I was
I think-
doing it
I
back
think
then.
the
I
only-
just hadn't got to it.
Yeah,
The
no,
only
it's fine.
thing I ever get through FedEx is secret lair stuff, and I always know because the
Yeah.
distributor is like 3 sisters in Wigan. And I'm like, why are 3 women in Wigan sending me stuff?
Out of context. Take that out of context. I will tap 4 and play Toski, Bearer of Secrets.
Cool.
And then tap Oran Reef. I'm going to give it a counter.
Cool.
'Cause I
This is
can.
fine.
And
I like
then pass the turn.
This is fine. This is a true representation of squirrels because they are indeed indestructible little
Yes.
lights.
I mean, just as
cuties though. Absolute cuties.
I certainly hope when we get the Marvel set, there is like a Squirrel Girl card, and that she's just like human mutant squirrel or something, just for the synergy.
I am so not sure how I feel about the Marvel set.
I've said this before. I think my thoughts have been well documented, but I will repeat. I'm skeptical, but I know they'll do an X-Men the Browns do an X-Men EDH Precon, and that will be like an immediate shut up and take my money moment.
I'm gonna place Grass Prairie. Land for turn.
I'm just waiting for That Is America's ass card to come out.
Yeah.
Well, the most important set is getting released next year, and that is the Final Fantasy one. When I get Cloud, let me tell you right now, chat, I am going to be insufferable during that.
Oh,
Gavin, don't print a Cloud card or a Cloud Buster or any of the 7.
If
Do all
not,
from
I
like
will
10.
write, because
I'm gonna cast Ms. Bumbleflower for 6
Yeah.
and pass. Yeah.
Amy is basically planning to get all 4 precons, so I know we're gonna wind up doing a Final Fantasy precon stream when that comes out. So I'm not really.
I'm on it, Rev.
Would now be a good
when-
time to point out that I have tried to play 3 of the Final Fantasy games and not got very far in any of them.
I am such a nerd for Final Fantasy games. Specifically,
for everyone.
7 is my favourite, genuinely. But now I love it.
I've tried playing 7 on 4 separate occasions now.
I have never played a Final Fantasy game in my life, and yeah.
Good thing for you, Rev, is I'm going to be so insufferable about why cars are so mechanically sweet in the lore that you will spend a month learning about Final Fantasy.
I mean,
John is turning into Ryan Gomez for one day only.
Given how much people had to deal with me fanboying over the Lord of the Rings set and how lore accurate the cards were, I feel like, I'm actually overdue for someone subjecting me to this. So you carry on.
I want there to be a board wipe called Omnislash. That's what I want.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool. Even if it's just a reskin of Blasphemous Act, that will be so cool. Right, I'll pass the turn.
You got too excited about
I did.
Omnislashing.
I did. It's so cool.
Half a turn. Still can't play land. I'm going to tap all 6. And play Warstorm Surge.
Be cool, Gareth. This is very aggressive.
At least
I'm just playing enchantments. They're not doing anything.
Yeah.
At least gratuitous violence is only oh no, it is damage, not
It's
combat
damage.
Yeah.
I'll pass the turn.
This is all the evidence you need to know, chap. That raccoons and badgers have 0 chill.
Yeah.
It does
The
double.
they
Doubles
printed
Warstorm Surge.
a-
This is bad, dude.
They have printed a lot of raccoons, and all of them seem very angry. And there's only one chuffing badger apart from Hugs in this set.
And even though his name is Hugs, he doesn't look very Hugsy. He looks very.
I mean, he hugs you, but really, really tightly.
just really tightly, yeah.
But the other badger is a druid. Look at him.
He's frolicking.
It's the most hippiest of creatures they could have made. And where's my like beefed up charging badger? Where's there more badgers that are actually angry badgers?
Tap 6, we play Hazel.
In this
Yeah.
essay, I will tell everyone.
I mean, you do one thing, but you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it well. Damn it. Right. I will go to combat. I think. Other than the cat, have you got any blockers, Crispy?
He's got the right.
No, I've just got my commander, which is
Okay.
5,
5,
9 again.
They are
Oh,
Martin. They are definitely sporting.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to find a way to deal with that at some point. But I also want card draw. Badger, I'm gonna send Toski at you for 2 damage.
I don't like this, but I have no thing I can do about it, so I'm going to take the 2.
Yeah, I draw a card because I don't combat damage to somebody, and that's all right. I will go to my second main. I'll tap War Room Reaper to put a counter on Hazel. I need to go get me some D20s. I will pass turn to Crispy while I get that sorted out.
Sorted out my board after cat invasion.
Cat
I will untap
invasion.
and draw a card. For anyone who doesn't know, I borrowed this deck off John and he's sleeved it up for me, which was very kind, but all of the cards are upside down in the sleeves, which is deeply troubling.
That sounds exactly like the sort of thing he'd do.
Yeah, that's how he's trying to he's putting you off your game that way.
It is psychological damage and it's working, but I'm trying not to let it get to me. Right,
Yeah.
what does this card do? It's new. No, it's not. It's just fancy. I mean, I feel like I should play this. That'll be a colorless, a white. Then white. No, I won't use that. White, green, blue, and 1. No pain. I'm gonna play Tamio, Field Researcher, but as a bunny.
Ooh.
Comes in with 4 loyalty counters.
Down.
And I'm gonna +1, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna +1
Who's going to
Tamio.
draw the card?
Oh shit! Sorry. Yep. Cast a spell. Target opponent draws a card. I think that will be Revelo. Take a card.
I accept these terms.
I will put the +1/+1 counter on Bumbleflower. She'll gain flying until end of turn. That's the first time it's happened, so there we go. I'll uptick Tamio. Choose up to 2 target creatures until my next turn. Whenever they deal combat damage, I draw a card. I'm going to choose your commander, John. So if that deals combat damage, I'll draw a card, and I will also choose Ms. Bumbleflower.
Toski might be a better thing because Toski has to attack.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Yeah, I think that does make sense.
Oh, I'm going to choose Toski and still your commander though, because
That's
I
fine.
feel like it's gonna go in at someone.
I mean, maybe.
So just remember that. So until my next turn, yeah. I would also like to pay 1 and a white for an enchantment. It's an aura. It goes on in an opponent, so I'm going to enchant you, Gareth. At the beginning of enchanted opponent's end step, me and that player each draw a card.
Tenuous Truce.
Oh, Tenuous Truce.
Tenuous Truce.
Yeah.
But when I attack that opponent, or a planeswalker you control, or you attack me or a planeswalker you control, I sacrifice this. So as long as we don't attack each other, we both get a card in your end step.
Okay.
And that's the second spell I've cast. So, again, someone gets to draw a card. You're going to get to draw cards off this, I hope, Gareth. So, John, you take a card.
Oh.
I'll put another counter on the
You
Bumbleflower,
wonderful.
and I will draw 2. Played a land? I've not played a land. I've got 6. I had 6 at the beginning of my turn. I'll play an island. We're winning. And I can and probably should attack with my Vigilant Flying Commander. Revelo, you're looking very healthy.
I am. I'm eating well lately.
I'll swing it at you. It's a 7 with Vigilance and Flying.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, it takes 7... I take 7 Bumble damage.
And I'll pass there.
The Bumble Rumble is in the jungle.
She does get... I mean, this communal brewing is actually really, really good.
Yeah,
Getting that early, but...
So we're playing a Dark Oasis land for turn. Then we're going to tap 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we are going to play Ornithopter Paradise with Offspring, so I have a second one.
Da.
That's why he's pretty fly for a chess guy.
Yeah, it's.
Um,
I got the reference. Don't you worry.
I just realised I am very, very old, and I remember when that came out. I genuinely remember when that came out.
Oh, Gareth,
What?
the truce is beginning of your end step, not upkeep.
I stand corrected, sir. Well, I sit corrected.
And then I am not going to do I'm not going to do anything else. I think I want to keep Zinnia back. So I'm just going to pass the turn. But I do need to discard. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 8 cards in hand. So I'm going to discard Dusk Dawn. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Tap. Draw for turn. Ooh. Okay, so I am going to tap a Cinderglade for mana and then bounce it back with a Gruul Turf. So I have 1 mana floating at the minute. I'm going to tap. Did I say what colour it was?
Did you say green, red?
No. Did you?
Not sure.
It doesn't matter. You've not done anything. You can choose.
I was
If you
going to. It doesn't actually matter, but I was going to go green. Because I'm going to play Explore to play an additional land.
Jesus, how much mana do you need?
I'm going to play my Cinderglade again and draw a card.
Badger just vibing in the corner there with always lands.
Yeah. I know for a fact that Joe is secretly jealous with all this round.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to play Lance.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play Goreclaw, Terror of Kalsisma.
Hey, that's not a badger or a raccoon.
I'd
No, but
argue
it's
that
Or a
badgers.
land.
I reckon badgers are actually just really small but slightly more aggressive bears.
I'm going to go with that in the fact that I can't build any Badger decks yet properly.
Remember I said that when you decided where that warm storage sugar's going.
This is true. I mean, how big is Hazel?
Hazel.
Hazel was a 4/6.
Hmm.
If it makes you feel better, I'm not going to be going after you next turn, Badger.
No, but I also know that I can't kill the bunny with because
It can
It's
be
what?
the face. It can be the face.
I
have
do
11.
not. I will say this, Badger. Do not worry about the bunny. I can deal with the bunny.
yeah, like I can do 8 to the face, but I also could get rid of a squirrel.
No.
If I do 8, if I could
If you
do
can't
8
see
to-
the squirrel, you can't target it. That's how it works, right?
true.
Not my stuff.
If you want to do 8 to my face, I'll take 8 to the face.
No, I feel I need to even up the board a little bit. And in fairness, doing 8 to a certain I can't though, because then it'll take the truce away.
They won't. It's if
Oh
you
no, it's
attack.
just attack.
Yeah.
It's specifically attack. You don't even have to do damage. It's just attack.
Yeah, there you go.
So-
Take 8 to the face, please, Joe, and then
Aw.
This
your
is-
life total will be on a par with everyone else's.
This is
Yeah,
this
balances
is a
that out a bit.
loophole, Gareth. You're fine.
I love loopholes. They're the best kind
Yeah.
of holes.
Turtle just said, "Is the badger charging or just sort of stumbling around the woodland?"
I am definitely stumbling around in the woodland. Thanks for that, Turtle.
Aggressively though, right?
Oh, I'm in a mood about it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the end of my turn. So at the beginning of my end step, I can draw a card. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
End step, yep, draw a card. And I draw a
Right.
card.
Hunt and attack. Draw. Okay. I'll play Woodland Cemetery. Comes in untapped because I got a Swamp Forest. Right. Let us tap. 1, 2. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm going to putrefy Miss Bumbleflower.
Weird.
Can't do it. Yeah.
Nice.
And then. Then I will. Oh yeah, untap Toski would be a good thing. Yeah, I'll go to combat. I have to attack with Toski. I'll do that, and I'll tap Hazel as well. I'll send both at yourself, Crispy. So 2 from Toski, 4 from Hazel.
Yep.
Actually, I'll send the Hazel straight to Tamia, and the Toski can come at you.
That'll be 4 cameo,
Yeah.
sure. I'll draw a
Okay.
card from Toski, dealing combat damage.
Yeah, and I'll draw a card from Toski attacking, so that's fine. Second main. Do I want to do? Okay. Second main. I'll tap 1, 2. I'll tap 4, and I'll play Root Cast Apprenticeship. So I can choose 3, choosing the same move more than once. I can put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature. Create a token that's copied a target token I control. Target player creates a 1/1 green squirrel creature token, and target player creates a 1/1 sacrifices a non-token artifact. So I will. First mode, I'm definitely going to create a squirrel. I need to get squirrels out. I haven't done it yet, so we'll do that. Then let's put 2+1/+1 counters on Toski. So Toski's now a 4/4. No one's got any artifacts in play beyond Crispy. I don't think there's much point doing that much. So, I'll make a second squirrel token for myself. And there we go. And then shall tap Oran Reef and give those 2 squirrels. Actually, can I tap Oran Reef in my end step to activate its ability?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go to end step. I'll make 2 more squirrels off Hazel. Then I'll tap Oran Reef and give them all +1/+1 counters. So they'll all be now 2/2. I'll have 4 2/2 squirrels. And
Yeah.
I will pass the turn there. Hazel should be tapped. Yep.
I'll tap, draw. Play a Flooded Grove as my land for turn. I'm gonna tap 3 with the green in there. For Rites of Flourishing. Everyone draws an extra card in your draw step, and you can play. Everyone can play an additional land. On your turn.
Yes, I love this card.
I also love this card. That is a.
I'm going to play a Speedside Citadel. It's my second land for turn. Comes in tapped.
Is it just lands for mana, or is it anything?
No, it doesn't double mana. You draw an extra card in your draw step, and you can play an additional land on your turn.
Oh, you play an additional land.
Mhm. Yeah, it's not the mana doubler. I can't remember what that is. Yeah, you're thinking of a different card.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 5 of my manias for Psychosis Crawler.
Uh-oh.
Current of must equal to the number of cards in my hand, which is just 3, but then it comes in with 4 +1/+1 counters as well. Whenever I draw a card, each opponent loses 1 life. I'm going to uptick Tamio. I'm going to choose your commander and Toski again. Sorry, your commander John, Toski.
Yeah.
What's your OOP thing?
Wonderful to a Paradise.
Oh, so you made a copy, didn't you? Of course.
Yes.
I'll still choose your commander. Whatever.
Not the oop.
Not the oop. Out of print. That I think is everything I can do. Cameo. Yep, good. Faster.
Cool beans. Right, we are going to untap. We are going to draw, then we're going to draw again. We are going to play Temple of Epiphany as land for turn. scroll one. Do I want that on top? Maybe. What's the biggest creature everybody's got?
I've got a 4/4 and a 4/6.
4-3.
7/7.
7/7.
Oh, Psychosis Crawler. Ugh.
It's because of the +4 counters from Communal Brewing.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that goes on the. I think I'll leave it on top. Let's just go with it. We'll see. What's the worst that can happen? We are going to tap 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to play the other commander that's in this deck, Arthur Marigold Knight. This is a 4/5 with haste. Whenever Arthur Marigold Knight and at least one other creature attack, look at the top 6 cards of your library. I may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order, return that creature to its owner's hand at the end of combat.
And it's absolutely not Martin from Redwall.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Right, we are going to move swiftly to punches, and we are going to send Zinnia at Gareth. We're going to send Arthur at. What have you got? Just squirrels.
They're 4 2/2 squirrels.
Oh, so you got 4 2/2s. Yeah. So Arthur will come at you, and then I'm going to look at the top 6 and put a creature card also taps and attacking, and then it gets bounced in the hand. 6. We are going to do Illusory Ambusher, and that's going to go at Joe. It's a 4/1.
How can I not? How is it I have a giant bear and it still doesn't have reach? I will
Is
take
it in the
that.
edge?
It's not in the air, just 4/1 on the road.
Oh.
But
I guess
there
I'll
is
get
there is a catch. Whenever Illusory Ambusher is dealt damage, I draw that many cards.
Oh, I'll take the 4.
Yeah, I thought you might.
But I'll draw from your commander connecting. So that's
Yeah.
okay.
You sure you can't?
How-
Can you kill it?
No, I'm not dealing 8 damage to it. Hard pass.
How big is that? The thing coming at me,
It's
John?
a 4/5.
Flying or anything?
No, just a haste. Just a 4/5 haste.
Cool. I'll block with a squirrel then.
Cool. Zinnia, Gareth, is a 2/3 in the air. Currently.
Oh, I take another one then. Hang on.
Tell you what, John, if you'd have sent it to Tamio, that would have been a much more difficult decision.
Oh yeah, maybe I should have done that.
Too late, no maxis.
All done?
And maybe chill out. Am I done? What's that called? We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many cards have we got? 2, 4, 6. I need to do something to get a card out of my hand, otherwise I'm going to have to discard it anyway. But I'm sort of
Have you played 2 lands this turn?
I only drew 1. Might have drawn another if somebody killed my cat illusion.
You would have drawn 8 cards. I'm pretty certain you would have drawn another. No, I'm not going to fall for that.
I think I just have to move to discard here again, don't I? I am going to discard a... It's a very cool card, and I very nearly did cast it, but I've decided against it. Calamity of Cinders. But for the folks at home, if you don't know, this is a 7-mana spell that has Convoke and deals 6 damage to each untapped creature, which is very cool.
Ooh.
But not very cool for this board state. So yeah, I'm moving to my end step, bringing that back, discarding that, and then I'll pass the turn.
Do, 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 do. Draw 2 now, yes?
Yeah, draw 2.
Hooray!
Oh, sorry, everyone should have lost a life when I drew a card off
Oh
John's
yeah.
connecting.
Yeah.
Just 1, but I would remember my triggers.
I will play a land. Oh, and I can play an additional land. I'll play a Reliquary Tower. Then I will pay 3, and I will bring out Belo, Bard of the Brambles.
Cool, cool. What are you doing with the trigger?
The 6 with the 6. The 6 damage. Oh. Well, seeing as I'm going to probably be attacking people this turn, I feel like that 6 has probably got to go at your face again, Joe.
Boo.
I know, but if I'm not allowed to attack you, I have to deal damage to you in other ways.
I never said you couldn't attack me.
I
Tenuous
like,
Truce says otherwise.
yeah, this little piece, this little piece of card that we have drafted together.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. It's an aura, isn't it? It's a Tenuous Truce an aura.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm then also going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for greater good. The greater good.
Okay.
Greater good.
Where's that damage going?
It doesn't. It's
a creature now.
What? Not yet. It's not.
It is.
Oh, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, I thought it was on combat thieves, but it's all the time.
It's all turn. It's all of your turn.
Just during your turn, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for pointing that out, John. You have done enough to avoid. Rev, it's your turn. Please take 8.
Yikes. Wait, where am I taking 8 from? Or is that from your...
Because the enchantment becomes a 4/4.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Man. I got to deal with that enchantment then, if that's the case.
It's still Gareth's turn, I'm afraid. You doing anything else, Gareth?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to punchies. So the big question is now, where are my punchies going? Well, I've hurt Chris, I've hurt Joe. Sorry, John, but it's only fair. Irritatingly, I'm going to attack with Gore Claw. What does he get? He gets the full.
I think he gets a haste. But it doesn't
indestructible haste, and when they deal combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Yeah.
So greater good as well. I won't go with everything.
Okay, where's it going?
That's still a lot.
It's going John's way, so...
That's still 16 damage that's presenting.
Hang on. Each creature you control with 4 or greater gets +1/+1 and gains trample. So they are both 5 damage, doubled up to 10 each, so that's 20 damage.
Right, I'm going to Path to Exile, Gratuitous Violence.
Wait, what?
Yep, it's a creature currently.
This is true, hang on.
I can't take 20. Or 17 as it would be if I blocked. That's a lot.
I'm going to sacrifice it to the greater good then to draw 4 cards.
Yep. But discard 3. You sure you wouldn't rather have a land?
Why do I have to discard 3?
Because
I
that's
do.
what greater good says.
That's how the card works.
Don't do these things to me. Why would I not rather have... No, I don't really... No. Okay. I think I'd rather... So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can discard 3. That's fine. So I think I have plenty of lands, so Terramorphic Expanse can go.
Then I'm guessing taking 10 now?
Yeah. Thought Vessel can go, and Rampant Growth can go.
Ugh.
And then I'll go to my end step and draw a card. That's me done.
Okay.
You've done enough.
You could have just taken 20.
I couldn't have taken
But now
20.
you have exactly 1 blocker, despite having all those creatures on your turn.
Yep,
Which I think is the downfall of this deck.
That is the downfall of the deck.
Okay.
It hands out damage though. That's a scary deck.
Oh, who's clipped me being stupid?
Yay! I'm okay with this.
I wonder who. I wonder who
I'm
has
not
the shortcut to that on their stream deck that can do that at any time.
Right, I'm going to do a thing, I think. Tap 1, 2. I'm gonna tap 4. I'm gonna play Sky Fisher Spider. When it says I'm gonna sacrifice a squirrel token, when I do, I'm going to destroy the gratuitous violence if it's still around.
It's not around, I
It's
got
not.
rid of it, but you could get rid of a Warnstorm Sturge.
Yeah, let's get rid of Warstorm Surgeon.
Why are we picking on me?
You
I've
just
been really
nearly did
helpful.
20 to me in like
I got beamed for 8. Yeah, that's a slight issue.
I got beaten for
You
6
weren't gonna
before
get
that,
beaten
all
to
in the
8
same turn.
anymore.
So yeah, you
You-
presented 34 worth of damage. If you had done that all to one person, you would have just killed them. So yeah.
You all make me sad.
Good.
Tap. Okay, then I'm going to tap. I'm going to play Chatterfang.
Sure.
Aww. I love Chatterfang. I want to play Chatterfang.
Chatterfang, good. Right. Time for combat. Psychosis Corridor is. I can play an extra land on my turns, can't I? Remember it. I can play Grim backwards. I'll do that. Let's get some extra lands out. And I draw. Do I draw? It's an extra card in my end step. Oh no, I draw it.
Okay, I'll draw set.
Gareth, we should have drawn a card in your end step. With the truce.
That means we should have all taken one.
I think I did.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh, I did not. But yes, please take 1 damage each. From my Psychosis Corridor.
I don't think I like this truce anymore.
You booed 1 damage. You just... Right.
After what you
This
just
is on top
told
of-
that, boo for one.
It's like boo this man.
We're going to have a conversation about threat assessment, I think.
I have no threat assessment. I just fling wildly into the darkness and hope I hit something.
What's threat assessment?
Blah, 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 blah. Nobody can see that on stream, thank goodness. Definitely
Right.
wiggling my arms around.
Combat. I can definitely hit Badger. Oh, John's got very few blockers. How big's your Psychosis Crawler at the moment? Griffin?
It is
Just like
1, 2,
looking
3,
at
4, 5, 9. It's a 9/9.
Yikes.
Well, you have
And
to
how does that-
you have to a card from Toasty.
Yeah, it could be any creature. I just got to try and work out where I'm sending things. Yeah, I will attack, and I'm gonna attack with Toski, Hazel, and both squirrels. Toski, I'm gonna send at Crispy. I'll send the 2 squirrels at Badger, and I will send Hazel at John. So 4/4 Toski, Badger, you got 2 2/2s coming to you, and Hazel's a 4/6.
Anything special with the squirrels?
No, they're just vanilla 2/2s.
Can I block one with my raccoon?
You may.
Or is this going to be like earlier when you were like, yeah, you can, and then you kill my angel?
No, there's nothing special happening this time.
I will block one and take 2 then.
Okay, a squirrel dies.
I think I'm not going to block. I'm just going to take the 4.
Oh wow, that's
And I'll draw a
Draws
card.
I draw 3 cards then.
Yeah, we all take one.
Everyone will take a damage, yeah, because I drew.
Rev was playing shenanigans earlier and took my angel down to 1 and then gave it a -1/-1 counter.
Yeah, I just did Black Sun Zenith for free CMC just to give everything a -1/-1 counter. My goal was to put a Colrath Knight into play, but the game was nearly over then, so it was.
You can't see my scowl right now.
And to be fair, I just fluked that one. I hadn't considered that when.
No, it was very funny when it happened because it was just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that happens as well. Oops.
Oh boy, whoopsie doodle. Okay, go to end step. So on end step, I will make. I'm gonna have to grab another. I'll need an extra squirrel token for this because I got a tapped one. So end step, I make a squirrel token, which I get a second one because of Hazel, and I get an extra one because of Chatterfang. So I make 3 squirrel tokens, and then I will tap or remove the Vastwood and give every green creature that's entered this turn +1/+1. So that'll be Chatterfang, the spider, and the squirrels. And I need to work out a better way of representing +1/+1 counters, so I will do that now. So that's 3 squirrels. That's got a counter. That's got a counter.
2 cards. Everyone take 2 damage, please.
2?
Let's get
Yes, please.
low.
That's twice of what I booed for. Now I have to double boo.
A boo-boo.
Boo boo.
That's Yogi,
Exactly.
that's Yogi and Boo Boo.
That's 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Boo. Actually, boo.
Are you taking 1 damage too?
Ooh, I've got choices to make this, isn't it?
I think something froze on my end. Have I missed something other than the damage taken? Who drew the cards?
I mean, I took the damage in. So.
Yeah, I took damage. Gareth's arms frozen.
No, no. Sorry, my bad.
God. Who drew your cards, Joe? I think I missed that.
No one. What do you
Did
mean?
you?
Who do
I
you
assumed you did Bloomburrow. Oh, it's just from your your draw step. Like you
No,
got
it's
that
the rights of flourishing that everyone gets. Yeah.
That's it. Yes, I thought I missed stuff. That's fine.
I'm going to pay 1 and a green for a Simic Ascendancy.
Uh-oh. I mean, is that uh-oh in this deck?
I don't think that. I mean, I've got the Communal Brilliant, but I don't think so, really. If I can play, like, 5 creatures, which I can't do right now, then it'll get a bunch of counters. I am going to pay a green for a Spore Frog, because that's cool. Which will get 4 +1/+1 counters, and then put that many counters on Simic Ascendancy. I need a d20 for that.
Oh, you don't have your commander, do you? Just realised.
No. It's a bit expensive, it's 8 at the moment. I've only got 10 mana total, so.
That's enough.
What it was. Not anymore. I think I'm also going to pay 1 and a blue for Triskaidekaphile.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
which is not 13, in case you were keeping track.
You heard it here first, chat.
Oh.
5 is not 13.
Yep. I'm glad we could learn basic maths here.
I'm not promising that. The only thing I can confirm is 5 is not 13.
This episode of Number Blocks was brought to you by...
Then... got choices to make. An awful lot of squirrels over there.
Yeah.
Terrible news. Very terrible.
And that's terrible.
I think I'm going to do the Tameo, and I'm probably going to uptick it again, choosing 2 target creatures. I'll choose Monkey again, because it has to attack, so it's kind of, that's a nice choice. And what's your other creature, John? Is that got flying?
Arthur. No, so I've got 2 Ornithopters of Paradise.
Tiny.
I've got Arthur Marigold Knight, which is just a haste. That's it, and Zinnia, which is the flyer.
We have
One
Barty.
of the creature. I'm gonna do Arthur.
Sure.
Why not? I'll if either of those deal damage, I draw a card.
Yeah.
Psychosis Crawler is big enough that I think I want to keep it as a blocker. Oh, that's a sorcery. Oh, damn it. I think I should use that now then. It's 1 and a green. Pay 1 through the Stungrass Prairie. I'm going to cast Wear Down. I gift a card. So I'm going to gift... Thing is, I don't even think I want to do this actually, because the only people that can target is not Revelo, and Revelo's, I think, got the most.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good board state at the moment.
I'm just going to pass. Oh no, I can play my lands. I'm going to play 2 tap lands. So boo, and pass my turn.
Okay. Cool. Right, we are gonna untap. We are gonna draw 2. We are gonna play a land. I need to do a bit of thinking.
Did you draw your 2 cards, John?
I did.
Good.
So I'm gonna do that. So I want to. Suppose I could do with some life. So I'm gonna tap 5. I'm going to play Circuit Mender with its offspring cost, and when that enters the battlefield, I gain 2 life, so I'll gain 4 life. Then I am going to move to combat, and I'm going to send Arthur at Gareth. And Joe, do you have any flyers or reach?
No.
You don't?
I have a Spore Frog. That's all. It's relevant. Probably not going to pop it for whatever you're sending at me. But...
Well, I'm thinking Zinnia at Tamio.
Oh, sure. It's not going to kill me, so I probably wouldn't pop the Spore Frog.
Yeah, but I know. But I think if you want the card draw, then you're not going to pop it because Arthur needs to do a combat damage.
All I'm going to say is, hey, it is not a wonderful kind of day.
I am going to look at the top 6.
I thought you said Arthur at Gareth.
Yeah, but you're going to stop all combat damage by doing the small
Oh.
frog. It does all.
Oh yeah, but I'm not going to...
That's what I mean.
That's to stop myself dying rather than caring about card draw. Anyway, I'm not going to...
That's a whiff, so nothing there.
You dead. I do draw a card though, because yeah, combat damage. 1 damage to each of you, please.
Zinnia is it's probably going to kill Tamio, but it's 1, 2, 3. So
Oh, it's dead.
3,
Yeah.
3.
It was only on 3.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely dead. Okay, so we take 1 from the.
1 from the Psychosis Crawler, please.
Yep.
Yep.
Down to 22.
Right, and that is all I'm doing. Pass the turn.
Okay, at your end step.
Yeah, tell me about it, Martin. Today's stream is brought to you by aged magic parents.
I'm fine with this. Like everything I have referenced, I would watch now. There is no kids' TV reference. There is just TV references.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Bluey, and I don't even have kids.
Is awesome.
I love Bluey.
I don't have kids, but Bluey is just good wholesome stuff. So.
Yeah.
Harper asked me to download all of Bluey onto her iPad for when we go on the train, and I may have thought to myself, that's okay because I can also watch it without having to worry about it.
Do you know what else is? This is a bit of a tangent here. Sorry, chat. There's a new Blue's Clues on Netflix, which is quite good.
I have not seen this.
It's quite good.
Right, what's the biggest permanent threat on Joe's board?
On
At
Joe's
this
board
moment.
specifically, probably Psychosis Crawler.
Yeah.
When I said we need to talk about threat assessment, I didn't mean this.
Right, okay then. So let's do a lesson on threat assessment. Joe, as an independent party, would you say that Psychosis Crawler was the biggest threat on the board at the moment?
I would not. I
What would you say is the biggest threat on the board?
Chatterfang presents a threat.
Chatterfang,
Hmm.
solidly, by some margin. And then Psychosis Crawler, Hazel, Zinnia, and the alternate commander, Greater Good. Then they're all in the conversation, I think. But yeah, Chatterfang is my number one.
Okay.
But
What
that's
do
not
we-
to say you make your choices. If you want to kill Psychosis
is true.
Crawler, I'm 100% fine with that.
In the spirit of kids' TV, chat, can you tell me what the threat is?
Also, if you've got the choice, Simic Ascendancy is 8 counters at the moment, but that could pop off. I don't think it will, but that could go to 20 quite quickly.
Yeah,
The Simic Ascendancy is something to keep an eye on.
Oh, it's nearly halfway there already.
That's what I mean. It's on 8, which isn't that close, but it could get there quite quickly. So
Well, you only have
if
to
you've got
cast
enchantment
3 more
removal
creatures.
specifically, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So keep an eye on Simic Ascendancy as well.
And now we are the kids' TV series. Okay, so there's 3 possible targets now then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
depends if they
we're
can get enchantments or
talking
not, which is
Chatterfang
rarer.
Or Psychosis Crawler, or
Hmm.
yeah, I think.
I think if you've got the opportunity for enchantment removal, just because it's hardest to do, I'd probably take out Simic Ascendancy.
Yeah.
I think
you know.
that too. I am agreeing with that one. I will, however, give you a present. You know, you have been very generous to me, so I'm going to destroy Simic Ascendancy, but in return, give you a 3/3 beast.
I may even have one in my little
Oh,
pile.
that's
Yeah.
gonna come in with counters.
It does
Yeah,
come in
but
with
not-
counters, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh,
But
but
not
Civic Ascendancy's
faster.
gone. Civic Ascendancy's gone.
Yeah, Simic Ascendancy's gone. Before that, I've got 3 mana, so I'm just going to spend it on putting a counter on the Psychosis Crawler. Why not? Whatever. And then it's
Do I
dead.
draw? Do I
I
still draw an
suppose-
extra card on my turn?
Yeah, you did.
Yes, yeah, that only goes away if we attack each other specifically.
Oh no, I meant like at the start of turn, isn't it? Draw 2 and play an extra land.
Oh
Is that
yeah,
still
that's on the right of Flourish, and that's a different card completely.
That's good then. So I'm going to play a mountain, but I'm also going to play a Moss Fire Valley because ramp.
Nice.
I think that's 4 counters. I'm just going to say it's a 7. Whatever.
So I am going to pay 4 mana for Alchemist's Talent. When it enters, create 2 tapped treasure tokens. Treasure. There are 2 of them. Treasure, because I'm not being fancy anymore.
Treasure. Do. Oh, honey. Did I want
Oh,
to say
Sierra Madre. Nobody got that. That's fine.
Tequila.
And then I'm going to pay 2 and another 3 for Reign of Riches. Create another 2 treasure tokens. So those 2 are tapped, and these 2 are not. And then I have got 3 mana left. Well, 5.
Oh, I thought they got power and toughness equal to their mana value, but they're not. It's just
They're just 4/4.
if they're bigger than 4, they become 4/4. Yeah, that's not as bad.
I'm going to use 1 of the treasure tokens and 2 mana to play a Burnished Heart, but it'll have Cascade because Reign of Riches. First spell you cast each turn, so I can exile from the top until I get a non-land card that costs less
2.
than 3.
Does it say first spell you cast each turn?
Hmm?
Because you've already cast a spell.
The first spell you cast each turn that mana from a treasure was spent to cast.
Ah, cool.
So that was the first that
Yeah, no,
I
yeah,
used the
crack
treasure
on.
for. So that's a land. That's more than 3. That's 3. That's annoying. That's 6. That's 4. That's 2. I get an Arcane Signet. Yay! More red.
Hey.
Esca's Chariot is so good in there.
It's so good
That's
in
the
there.
Yeah.
amazing.
That's really good, yeah. Sorry, go on.
Put them on the bottom in a random order. There is my random order. Not the best use of Cascade, but it did the job. It did a thing. And then I guess move to Punchies.
Give me a hug.
Oh, but you've all got stuff untapped. How many squirrels has Chris got?
Enough.
You say enough.
I've got 5. I've got 4 squirrels and a spider untapped, and they've all got counters on them.
Do
So
you have any black mana as well?
I do not.
Oh, so he can't do his shenanigans with Chatterfang. Oh, okay. What is my copy of Tenuous Truths?
It's an aura, so you're enchanted with it. So technically on my board, but at the beginning of your end step, we each draw a card.
Yeah, no, it's a boo because it's an aura. If it was a non-aura,
Yeah, you don't have. Yeah, you don't own the enchantment or whatever, so you don't get to attack with it and whatever.
no, that's okay. All right then. How big? So Chatterfang's a 4/4, yes?
Yeah.
So... And all the other squirrels are 2/2s?
Yep. Everything's got at least 1 counter on it.
Yeah. Squirrels are 2/2s. The spider and Chatterfang are 4/4s. That's okay. So, I'm going to go in with the Arcane Signet, the Reign of Riches, the Greater Good, the Alchemist Talent, the Burnished Heart, and Goreclaw, making everything I have 5 power.
Is Arcane Signet a creature?
It's an artifact, so
No,
because it's a
not.
non-equipment artifact.
It's power. It's
Four.
power 2.
I did the same thing.
Ah,
This
boo.
value has to be 4. So
And that means the Burnished Heart can't either.
Yeah, I did this exact same thing because I was like, why don't people put what's it called? The artifact that lets you draw a card, Howling Mine. Like, put Howling Mine in, attack with it. No one gets to draw a card, but I do. But it's 2 mana, so it doesn't work.
Yeah. I'm so dumb.
I did the exact same thing.
I mean, I still have four things coming at you, all of 5 toughness, 5 power, and 3 of them are 5 toughness, and 1 of them is 4 toughness.
All going at Rev.
All going at Rev.
Okay.
Because he has the most life.
Right. What's the biggest thing?
The 5/4 Goreclaw.
Okay, that's cool. Track of things now. 5/4 Goreclaw. And the next biggest thing?
The others are all the same. They're all 5/5s.
Okay, I'll block.
With indestructible and haste, and whenever they deal combat, draw a card. Which I think I missed the last time I did this.
Right, I'll block Goreclaw with Chatterfang. I'm gonna block one of the 5/5s of Skyfisher Spider. How much else is going through?
2 5/5s.
Okay. I'll block one of the 5/5s with one of my squirrel tokens, and I'll take 5.
And then 3 from the other one as well, because they have trample.
Okay, I'm taking 8 then. Yep, that's fine. What I'm also going to do, I'm going to tap Swarm Yard and regenerate Chatterfang.
Okay, so I'm going to sacrifice Goreclaw before it dies to draw 4 cards and discard 3.
Yep.
2.
So I take 8.
4.
Lose a squirrel token. Skyfisher Spider will die. When it dies, I will gain 1 life for each creature card in my graveyard, which is Chittering Witch and Plague Crafter. So I gain 2 life, and I exile the spider.
And I get to draw 2, I think, because 2 creatures. Yeah.
Actually, no. I'm actually. What's happened here?
We've lost 2 of you.
Yeah, it's blanked out on mine. Although I'm still showing as in the game. Oh no,
I can
I've lost
still see the game.
I'm just
What?
refreshing in case it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes,
refresh it.
You and Joe are back in.
Just
and
refresh
Ross
it.
back in.
It should
Yeah.
work.
You're back.
I'm actually not going to block my scroll token, sorry, so I'll take an extra 2 damage, so I just go back to 14.
Okie dokie.
So, yeah, that seems to be working fine. Oh god, actually, let me refresh again, because my aspect ratio is gone. Give me...
Mine's just connecting to
Why did it not
you still
remember
gotta
my...
refresh again as well.
Yeah, I didn't... For some reason, it didn't remember... It forgot my aspect ratio, so...
Mine never remembers, and I'm not sure why.
What is
Weird.
going on?
If anyone can help out with that, let me know.
I should fix it. Yeah, right, coming back in. So, yeah. There we go.
Right, we've got
Back
a
to
Rev.
normal.
I'm
Yes.
ready.
We've got a Joe. We're just waiting for Gareth. And
We
we're
have a
back.
badger.
We're back.
There we go.
Nice. Right. So,
Good water.
Badger's on his second main.
Yes.
Think. I think I'm okay. I think I'm done.
You're done.
I get to draw a card.
Yeah, end step, draw a card. Everyone take 1 damage for me, please.
Okay, yep, down to 13.
Excuse me, chap.
Okay, right. I will untap then.
Did you take
So
damage?
now
Yeah.
I'll just merge all the squirrels into one pile now, just to make life easier. And then I draw 2 cards. 1 and 2. Cool. Play a forest.
I've got a question to posit you, chap. Are squirrels just mono green goblins?
I mean, that's not a bad way of putting it. Right. Cards in graveyard, everyone. How many cards in graveyard?
I've got 2, 4,
5.
6, 8 cards in graveyard.
Cool.
14.
Yikes.
One of which is a
Give me
creature.
the number that you
I've
need.
only got 1 creature.
Okay, that's fine. What was giving all your stuff indestructible, Badger?
Belo.
It gives his
Okay.
enchantments indestructibility on his turn.
Yeah,
Right.
only on my turn.
Right. Actually, no, that's fine. I will not worry about that. I'm going to tap 2 to play Terra Sunder and exile the Psychosis Crawler.
Oh, you beautiful, beautiful human.
I try my best.
Draw a card now.
Yeah.
Exiled.
Yeah, let's just...
You gone, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker. I'm going to play Bajuka Bog taps. Badger, I'll exile your graveyard, because you just got most cards. It's probably not really going to make much difference, I think. I don't think any of us have much graveyard recursion.
I have 1. I do in this though, but not lots. I've got maybe 2 cards.
Okay.
No, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't think there's any recursion. There might be
I've
some
got-
recursion, but nothing.
It's got
I doubt
Sun
mine
Titan
has
in
it.
the deck, but I don't
Ah,
really have anything
yeah.
worth targeting in the bin right now. So.
There. Tap 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to play Beastmaster Ascension.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And I have 7 creatures, so I can immediately switch it on as soon as I go to combat.
Gratuitous Violence doesn't seem so bad now, John.
I mean, it still does.
Just want to
This
say
is-
that Gareth's the only person with a forest.
Yeah, he is.
I don't have a forest.
Oh, wow. Did not know that. Thanks for the information.
Not that
Thanks,
forest
Joe.
talk's ever relevant.
Yep.
What? Yeah.
Are we going to Punchy Town?
I think, are we dead? Have you got enough to just go round?
Nothing has haste, so if anything else I make now won't. So I can't make anything that will attack this turn. But yeah, I think I go to combat. So I'll go full send. Activate Beastmaster Ascension to put 7 counters on it. So everything now gets +5/+5.
Yeah.
Right.
What's going
How-
where?
Yeah, that's the question now. So, Chatterfang, I will send it Gareth because Forest Walk. I think Toski. I'll send Toski at Crispy. Hazel will go at yourself, John.
Sure.
And then I think one squirrel each at all of you, and I'll send the last one at Crispy. So,
Okay.
I've got
effects before blocks.
Okay, so Beast Smash Sensing is everything +5/+5. So, yeah, so Toski and 2 squirrels are going at Crispy.
Yeah.
Chatterfang and a squirrel's going at Badger, and Hazel and a squirrel is going at John.
Okay.
How big are they all?
Before blocks,
John, you do your thing first.
Yeah, do
blocks,
your thing.
I'm going to flash in playing the Offspring cost for Illusory Ambusher. I've got 2 of them now.
Yep.
And then I'm going to block. So I'm going to block. So what's coming in my way?
Hazel and the squirrel token.
I'm going to block this. I'm going to double block Hazel with Illusory Ambushes. Both of
Okay.
them.
How big are they?
4/1 and a 1/1.
Okay, so that's
5/2.
damage.
Yeah, and Circuit Menders I'm going to put in front of the Squirrel token, which is a 2/3 and a 1/1.
Okay.
So I can't block Chatterfang. So how much do I take from him?
You will take from Chatterfang 9.
Ugh.
Right.
And Crispy, you have.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm going to block the other squirrel with Burnished Heart, but then I'm going to tap 3 to get rid of Burnished Heart.
And gain search for 2 lands, and yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, how big's Toski and the 2 squirrels?
Toski is. So the 2 squirrels are 7/7s, and Toski is a 9/9.
No, I don't want to restart Firefox. not now. Fudge.
I just realised, actually, I don't know if it's fair to say, I should have made 3 more squirrel tokens on my last. No, I didn't. I merged them into 1, didn't I? No, I didn't make any more squirrels. That's fine, because I merged them into 1. No, forget that. Yeah, sorry, go on, Crispy.
And they get trample. I can't remember.
They do not have trample.
They're just big.
Yeah, they're just thick, big and thick.
Oh, I think I might just be dead. Not much to do. I mean, unless I just block with everything, but then I might just be dead anyway. I will block Toski and one of the squirrels with 2 7 toughness things.
Okay.
The elemental will block one of the squirrels because I'll trade, because these are both. That's a 7/7, but this doesn't have enough power, so it'll just die.
Yeah,
and then I'll take the 7 from the other squirrel.
Okay, so 1 squirrel gets killed, and you're blocking Toski and the other squirrel. Yep.
I'll
And John,
take
you're
Hazel.
blocking.
I'm blocking Hazel with the Illusory Ambushes, and I'm blocking the token with my Circuit Menders.
I think, yeah, nothing dies between us, John. They just bounce off each other. Actually, no.
The
I think
Illusory Ambushes should die, I think.
Yeah, I don't think Hazel dies.
Well,
But
this is 5. These are 5/2 basically, because together.
Hazel is a 9/11.
Right, and so that is important because Illusory Ambusher says when it's dealt damage, draw that many cards, and I've got 2 of them, so I'm going to draw 18.
8. Oh, yikes!
And Circuit Menders, do they die from the Squirrel token?
I think they will die from the squirrel token.
I draw a card for each from those as well, so I'm going to draw 20.
Yeah. Because I haven't got trample, so nothing goes over.
6.
I draw 2 cards because 2 squirrels up damage. Yep.
14, 16,
Okay.
18,
Interesting.
and 20. 20 cards in hand.
Okay. I've got what I do now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana left. That's fine. So 1 and to. I'll play Sword of the Squeak,
Nice.
and then so that's 3 spells I've cast this turn. So now I'm going to tap Oran Reef and Swarmyard. I'm going to play Chatterstorm.
Oh gosh, how many squirrels
So-
is that then?
That's 4 squirrels because that's the 4th spell I've cast. And then Chatterfang means I make 5 squirrels instead. And I can equip.
No. You
can know
double it. Because you make squirrels 1 by 1 for Chatstorm, because
Yes.
each one's a copy.
Yes.
So you'll
okay.
You'll make 2
I make-
each time. So yeah, double it rather than add 1.
Okay, I make 8 squirrels then.
Mhm.
And Sword of the Squeak will attach to one of them, so I should have a final squirrel token here I can use, I think. I've got raccoon tokens in here for some reason. Yes, I have 1 more squirrel token. So 7, I'll make. So these are the base 7. This one gets Sword of the Squeak on it. And then I go to end step, and then I make 3 more squirrels because of Chatterfang and Hazel. So 10 squirrels. Chatstorm goes to the bin and pass the turn.
Okay. Scary stuff.
Yeah, scary stuff indeed.
I'll untap. And draw 2. Nice, at least. That card says at the beginning of my upkeep. Probably irrelevant.
Oh, that's taking me back that crow now.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
As we know in Rick and Morty, you fucked with squirrels.
I'm going to play a plains and an island as my lands for turn. The Right of Flourishing. I'm going to cast Ms. Bumbleflower. So she's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. There's colours in there. Good enough. She comes in with 4+1/+1 counters from the communal brewing. I'm then going to pay 1 and a green and cast Wear Down. I'm actually going to cast it now. It's annoying because it's sorcery speed, like artifact enchantment removal, but so I had to wait. I can gift a card to someone, so I'm going to gift the card to Revelo.
I will take
so
that.
I get to destroy 2 target artifacts or enchantments. So I'm going to do Beastmaster Ascension, naturally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And what does the sword actually do? I don't think...
Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each creature I control with base power toughness 1.
It has to be that.
Has to be that.
That's a lot of squirrels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. And that's more immediately dangerous than Greater Good. Anyway, Greater Good.
Yeah, those are fair targets because and especially Beastmaster Ascension. So
That was really all I wanted to kill, Beastmaster Ascension. But I'll give you a card so I can do it again. I've cast a spell, so someone also gets another card. That'll be Gareth. Take a card.
Thanks.
I'll put a counter on Ms. Bumbleflower, and she gains flying until end of turn. Then I have some mana, so I'm going to spend 3 of my finest mana to cast Martial Impetus. I enchant creature. I'm going to enchant Zinnia.
Sure.
Goaded gets +1/+1 whenever it attacks. Each other creature that's attacking one of my opponents gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Okay.
I think you're familiar with that, John, so I don't know if you'll...
Yes.
But you're cool with
Very
that. That's one Zinnia. Yeah, I want Zinnia to attack someone that's not me. Oh, Frog's not for attacking. That feels very wrong. So I'm going to pass my turn. Oh, sorry. I cast a second spell. So
Oh yeah, you did.
again. Ooh, who's going to draw the card? Gareth, you've only got 7 life. You draw the extra card. I'll put the other counter again on Bumbleflower, and I draw 2 cards.
You do? Right.
Yep,
is
nothing
that
else
the
to
end
do.
of
I'll
your
pass
turn?
turn. Yeah, definitely pass turn.
Tap, upkeep, and draw. Then draw again. Oops. Right, we're going to play Sulphur Falls and a Plains as land for turn. And then, for the sake of my own sanity, I'm just going to remove all the lands from my hand. Oh, really? Is that nice? Cool. Right, pop them over there. I thought we were going to go in the bin at the end of this turn. Right, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mana. 13 mana, and I need to just think a minute, chat. Bear with me.
Well, that's a worrying sign.
Hmm.
Right, we're gonna go for it. We are gonna tap. I don't even think I need to offspring this. I'm gonna cast Agate Instigator. This is a 1/3 with offspring 1 and a red, so I could, in theory, tap 6 mana and get 2 additional copies of this. When another creature you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Then
Okay.
I'm going to tap white and 1, and then that'll be for the offspring cost, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll keep it like this, just in case. In fact, keep it like that. Yeah, cool. 5 for a jacked rabbit with offspring
Oh,
and X
What does
equals
that
5.
rabbit do?
It's got ravenous, so X equals 5 on both of these.
Just what does it do before you start resolving stuff?
Whenever Jack's Rabbit attacks, create a number of 1/1 white rabbit creature tokens equal to its power. Has
Does
to
it
attack.
haste? Does offspring give it haste?
Nope.
Question. So that's still on the stack with you.
Yeah,
Does
sure.
anyone? If we get around to John's next turn, then I think we die. Lots of creatures entering.
yeah. Beastmaster Ascension Goal means I don't think I can't just go full send now. I think.
Gareth, do you have any? You don't have to be definite about it, but do you have any hidden tricks potentially?
Depends on what hidden tricks you mean.
Well, like I say, I'm scared if we basically get around to John's next turn, or I don't know, if he can make a load of creatures enter, we die to that Agate Instigator.
So I have tricks in the sense that Gruul has tricks. Without giving too much away, like the tricks I have are traditional Gruul tricks. Dumping lumber and turning it sideways.
Oh. Okay, no, I think yeah, go for it, John.
These enter because X is
What
5
you
or
do
more.
is-
I draw a card for both entering. Right, okay. That didn't really push me any further.
We all take 1 damage each, though.
Yeah, take 2 because they both enter. So
Sorry, 2.
Oh, 2 damage. Okay.
2
Sounds
damage.
Could be
11.
dead, at this rate, I could be dead before I get to my turn.
Well, that's the fun part. You could be. So I'm going to move to combat, and I am just going to send. I'm going to send Zinnia, Revelo, and I'm going to send Arthur at you, Gareth.
How
Trigger.
big is Zinnia?
Zinnia is currently a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 in the air.
And how big is
No,
Arthur?
wait, sorry, and it gets a buff from the Vow, doesn't it?
Yes, +1 from the Martial Impetus. Yeah.
So 6. Does it give it vigilance? I forget.
No, just +1 and goaded.
Plus one and go.
But then, when it attacks, each other creature attacking one of my opponents gets +1 as well.
Yeah, so Arthur will do. So it's 6 in the air in a minute, and then, well, that could change because I've got an Arthur trigger. So I need to look at the top 6, and then I put a creature card that attempts an attacking, which will be a Restoration Angel that will be going at Gareth as well. So that's going to. Is that Gareth, or do I do this at Rev? I think we do this at Rev.
You get a trigger when that comes in, so we take a damage each.
Take a damage each. So Rev, you've got another 3 in the air.
So is it? So I've got 2 things coming at me.
Yes, you do. Sorry, I'm going to flicker while I'm here. I'm going to flicker this Ornithopter Paradise with the Restoration Angel. So then another 1.
So how big is Zinnia now?
Zinnia is a 1 from the thing, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the air.
Toughness?
3. 4.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 4.
Okay, so before damage is dealt, I'm gonna tap something Mana Day with Chatterfang. I'm going to sacrifice 4 squirrels and give Zinnia -4/-4 to end of turn.
In response, I'm going to flash in Plummeted Escort to give it Hexproof until end of turn, and then you will take another 1.
Oh, good response. So I take 1 from that, and then how much in the air can me? I think I might just be dead.
I think you might be now. She's 6, and then you've got 3, so that's 9.
Down to 1. I'm not dead, but I might as well be at this rate. Yeah.
And then Gareth, you had Arthur coming at you, who is a 5/6.
I have to throw the raccoon in front of it now.
Yeah, unfortunately, you will.
Yeah.
Okay, have I got anything that I can spend my last mana on? No, so Restoration Angel will come back to my hand on the end turn, and then I've got to move to discard, so I'll pass the turn to you, Gareth, while I move to discard.
Okay. Untap. That took too long. Draw. So I'm going to play a forest. And a Path of Ancestry.
So
was in tap. So I'll leave it to one side.
Discarding this many cards. There's no real notably stuff, I guess, because nothing's got flashback. So. Wait, I'm sure I'll put you in there.
So we'll pay 5 to bring out Belo again.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And then... Two green. Two green. 1 red. 1, 2, 3. For Kadama of the East Tree.
Oh,
Here we go.
I'm going to bring in Higher Swipe Hawk.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it doesn't see the expend, so I can't do it. Which it would have done if I hadn't had to recast my commander. Hashtag just saying.
You didn't have to. You could have taken the damage. I mean, you'd be dead, but you can.
I'm going to use my 2 treasure tokens. In fact, I don't even need to use them both, do I? I can use one of my treasure tokens. And 1 mana. To cast Galter, Primal Hunger. And get Cascade for 12.
Soul Ring, Soul Ring, Soul Ring, Soul Ring.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a land. That's a land. Oh, for God's sake.
Hedron Archive!
Woo!
I hate Hedrons.
And that is a trigger off Kadama.
Well, I feel whelmed by that.
This is true. I can put another permanent on. We'll put Outpost Siege on. I will choose dragons because I don't think I'm going to get another upkeep.
I approve, yeah. You never see the dragons, but
Dragon. Okay. I can still do things. Tap 2 for a Gruul Signet, which triggers Kodama. So I'll also play a Trail Tracker Scout.
that tricky your dragon. Is that impact tremors basically?
No, the
Outpost.
Dragons one is whenever a creature leaves the battlefield.
Leave, sorry. Is yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Boy.
1 damage?
Yes, 1 damage
Yeah,
when
yeah.
something leave rather than enters.
I'll pay
Okay.
2 to sacrifice the Hedron Archive to draw 2 cards.
Why don't you sacrifice it to the greater good?
Was Hedron 4?
It's a
Oh,
creature.
actually, yeah. Yeah, it was. I'll leave that
Sacrifice
there.
it. Yeah, yeah.
That would have been silly of me. I'm not doing that. Okay, move to punchies. John has how many blockers?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers.
And
2 of
how
which
big are they all?
6 sevens. The 2, 1,
Okay.
1, 3, and a 0, 2.
Rev, can you block any flyers?
Nope.
Joe, can you block flyers?
Not currently.
How many blockers has Rev got?
I've got 7 on the ground.
Is that power or 7 individual blockers?
7 individual blockers.
That's irritating.
Oh yeah, I do have a blocker in the air as well, if that's relevant.
It's just relevant in that I won't finish last, but I won't be able to. Let's think a minute.
Hey, Gomez.
Being a pest.
How many blockers have you got, Joe?
4,
2.
2.
Just
Either
2.
Or I have a Spore Frog and a Bumbleflower.
Oh, Spore Frog is relevant.
And I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Spore Frog.
enunciate Spore Frog very, very clearly.
Spore Frog is stupid fog cloud. Does it literally just fog? Like you sacrifice
it, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. So obviously, if I'm pushed to like lethal, I'm gonna use it.
I mean, it's a smart move to keep her.
Well, yeah, die or use a Spore Frog. I'll use the Spore Frog.
Oh yeah. Like
Okay, God F.
Okay, God F. The thing is, I am definitely dead next turn because John is either going to fly in and I won't have a flying blocker, or I let Army of Squirrels come at me and I don't have 7 on the ground because I'd lose all of my enchantment-y things.
Have you read Catch 22?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. How big did you say your things were again, John?
I've got a 1-3, a 2-1, a 0-2, a 6-7, and a 6-6.
Do you know what? I'm gonna, because I know that I can't survive, I'm gonna fly at you, Rev.
Yeah.
4 in the air,
Okay.
and then every other thing that can attack is going to go at you, John.
Sure, I am going to block.
I know you. I know you are. That was the idea, was to try and make it maybe a little bit easier for Joe.
Okay. Is it just the one thing coming at me?
It is a 4/4 flying haste in the air that gets plus X plus O, where it gets an extra +4, so it's 8 4 in the air.
Okay. Okay. So I won't block, but before damage is dealt, unless John's got anything before blocks are declared.
I don't have anything. I'm just moving to see what I want to block.
Yeah. So I'm going to sacrifice 8 squirrels to activate Chatterfang one more time and give that flyer -8/-8.
Yeah, it's fair.
Should have said something else. I think, as well.
I will sacrifice it to the greater good, though.
The greater good.
The
greater
greater
So
good.
how much is coming at me?
When are you going to sacrifice it? Because that depends how much power and toughness it's got.
It does.
When it's targeted, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get 8.
So how much
Oh,
is
it's
coming
what?
my-
Sorry, ignore me.
How much is coming my way, Gareth?
Hang on. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. All 4/4s.
All 4/4s. Okay, so I'll just block it all, I guess.
Yeah, they all have indestructible.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So 3 of my creatures will die, but these jackrabbits will stick around. But a gate instigator is off the board, so if that's a worry for anything, I can't do anything.
It what?
And then... I've got 3 mana to play with. Get rid of a treasure, tap my arcane signets. I'm gonna play a Mind Stone and bring in Steve. Steve, finally me and you and you and me and your friend Steve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's it. End of turn. Draw a card.
Okay.
I will humbly pass. I feel like I win just because I put Steve on the board.
It's a flavor win, I think. Okay, right. So I can still play 2 lands. So we'll play a swamp and an exotic orchard. So at least that's not an issue. Right. Problem is the Spore Frog is an issue, because even if we target it, you can just sack it and damage is negated.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out. Okay, I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll play the alternate commander from this deck. I'll play the Odd Acorn Gang. So Menace, Trample, Reach. So I've at least got that to hand. I'm trying to think what problematic permanents there still are on the board. Like anything I can do to handicap John or Crispy.
I mean, I'm pretty cod now, aren't I? Because I just had to block all of that. Joe's
Yeah.
Also,
I mean, this is going to be your ultimate. This is going to be like your last turn, and you
Yeah.
are going to basically be able to pick who you take out.
Yeah. The problem is, I know Crispy's got has Crispy got the Spore Frog in play at the moment? I can't
Yes.
really see it.
Yeah, it's right here. It's both
Right.
Bumbleflower.
So even if it feels like it doesn't matter what I do with that because you can just target it and
Yeah. So you've narrowed it down to me or John.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I've got two
Once the
quite
Spore
big
Frog's gone, the
pockets.
Spore Frog's gone. But yeah, you basically have to make me use it. Otherwise, I'll never die. Because I'll always have it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live forever, bitch.
So what you could do is you could
Well,
send.
pretty much, you have to
Chatterfang-
make me use it, otherwise I will just always have it, and therefore I can never be killed by combat damage. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So I feel
probably
that
have to-
if you sent Chatterfang for lethal at Joe,
I do
he's
not
then
have
got
a
to use it.
forest.
I thought you do.
Nope.
Oh, I could see one.
Still don't have a forest. All of my green sources are on dual lands.
Yeah, so Chatterfang can only go at Badger really for the unblockable. So I can definitely knock
Yeah.
Badger out. It's just a case of do I Right, I will Okay. So I will go to combat. So Chatterfang I will send at Badger, and then I think Tosky and Hazel have to go at John. I'm going to, with the Odd Acorn Gang in play, I'm going to tap 2 squirrels to give Hazel +4/+4 and trample to end of turn, so Hazel becomes a 8/10 with trample.
Okay, so I've got Hazel and Tosky coming at me. How big's Tosky?
Tosky's a 4/4.
I'm gonna double block your commander.
Are you sending anything at me?
No.
I'm gonna double block your commander.
Okay. So how much damage is coming at my commander?
That is, they are 6, so 12.
Okay. I'll tap the Swarmyard to regenerate Hazel. Okay. Badger's
Take
out.
4.
Yep. I draw
Yep.
2 cards. And then I draw another card off the Odd Acorn Gang. That's fine. A bit late for you. Right. Okay. Next, I will tap 1, 2, 3, and 4. Play Binding of the Old Gods. I'm going to destroy the Spore Frog.
Yeah.
May as well sack it. For combat
Yeah.
damage, but it does nothing. Yeah.
And then I've got 1, 2, 4 mana left. 2, 2, 2.
Yes, Martin, you are right.
I think I just go to my end step. I will get 3 squirrels now from Chatterfang and Hazel. So do I do anything else? No, I will. Yep, pass turn. I think that's definitely my last turn. So we'll see what comes my way.
Oh, Tenuous Truce is gone. That's fine.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't draw a card at the end of your turn, Gareth. Does anyone mind if
No,
I do
I
that
don't
now?
think you did.
Does anyone mind if I take that card?
No, it's fine.
You go for it.
Cool.
You would have had it. I don't
Because
think
Gareth
it's
was
a
still around, and then just draw up a turn. Well, it was a land. Good. Reveler, do you have any flyers?
Nope. Oh, I've got a 5/5 of reach.
Okay. Zinnia is goaded still.
Zinnia is goaded.
And what's the jacked rabbit?
Just a bit.
I'll just search it. Jacked rabbit.
Right, when it attacks, it makes a number of 1/1s equal to its power, so it doesn't really do
But they're
much.
not attacking. Okay. Very interesting. Oh. You have 4 creatures drawn.
Correct.
Oh man. It's so close. This game's so close.
It's very close. It's been
Don't think I've
a
got
good showing of the Precons, I think, actually. A really good showing.
Yeah, they've all done quite well.
I'm going to start by paying 1, a green and a white for Faber Elder. I'll get 4 +1 counters. Someone will draw a card. Revelo, draw a card.
Yay!
Bumbleflower will get another counter. And flying until end of turn. I'm going to cast Cultivate as my second spell. Again, draw a card.
Okay.
Bumbleflower,
This is discrimination against
2
non-green
cards.
players.
Oh.
I know
That's-
Cryptic will agree with me on that.
Good,
Discrimination.
but not what I want right now. Oh no, maybe it is. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm gonna pay 4 and 2 white for perch protection.
Nice.
I am gonna gift John an extra turn.
Oh.
I create 4 2/2 birds
And
with
then-
flying. If the gift was promised, all permanents I control phase out, and until my next turn, my life total can't change, and I gain protection from everything.
That's
Oh, boy,
nice.
yeah.
I like that.
And I'm gonna pass turn, so I get 4 birds, and then everything I control phases out. It's Teferi's protection,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Really
but John gets
cool.
2. John gets 2 turns in a row.
Right, okay.
And your commander is still goaded.
Yeah, okay. Draw for turn. We'll play this mountain. Oh, you're face out, so I can't play draw extra cards.
Sorry, I
can
did cast a spell, so again, Revelo, draw a card. I'll put a
I
counter
thought you
on.
already did that, didn't you?
No. I cast this spell, so I didn't get the trigger for. I forgot the trigger for that. It's just one last one. Revelo, draw a card. I'll put a counter on Bumbleflower.
Yep. That's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Right, so
That's
I
a
just
good
need
card.
Right, okay, so I definitely need to think about this, don't I? Gonna have to get a bit of protection on board here. I guess the first thing we're gonna do, Rev, unfortunately Zinnia has to attack you.
Yep.
Zinnia has to attack. But I may as well come at you with Arthur and the Jack's Rabbits too.
Okay.
'Cause
Has any of that got?
just get triggers, is the main thing.
Yeah.
So,
Arthur and the Jacked Rabbits.
yeah, so I'm going to make, on attack, I'm going to make 10 rabbits.
Oh god, that's
and-
terrible.
And then I'm also going to look at the top 6 and get a tapped attacking creature too. There's a few good choices here, but we're going to choose Selfless Spirit. That will also go in taps and attacking. my attacks.
How many creatures coming at me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think it doesn't matter what I block, I'll die anyway, as long as one thing gets through.
That's
Yeah,
what I was thinking.
I am. I am gone. Well played.
Okay, cool. I am going to then, second main, I'm going to just do a bit of setup. I'm going to cast... does this end of turn or end of combat? End of combat, this goes to hand. I'm going to cast Fox Engineer with Offspring cost, so I'm going to get another one of those and 2 Foxes. Cool. And then I'm going to cast attack 4, and I'm going to cast Spirited Companion, get a copy of that, draw 2 cards. I already played my land for this turn, I can't play another, so then we will tap 4, and I am going to make 2 copies of Selfless Spirit. And I'm going to go to my end step and move to my next turn.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I can attack you, can't I?
My life total can't change. I gain protection from everything as well.
Yeah, but
So,
what I mean is I can
does that
attack
mean
with...
can you attack me if I have protection from
I can
everything?
attack
It just
you,
means they
it's
can't
not
damage me,
target
right?
you. Yeah, it just means for
Yeah,
my
yeah.
alpha trigger is what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah. You still get attack triggers and everything, right?
So I'm going to play Glacial Fortress. And then, yeah, I'm going to move to Combat Joe, and I'm going to throw a Foxer at you and Arthur. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, Amy will be happy I'm dead anyway.
And then we will put a Luminous Brood Moth onto the battlefield.
Oh,
Broody, 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 broody.
Which would also be attacking, but then at the end of combat this will come to hand. And then, right, okay. Attack. Oh, Zinnia would have had to attack, wouldn't she? Because she's goaded.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, so I'm going to start things off by casting Restoration Angel, targeting Zinnia, flickering it.
Oh, Martial Impetus will go away.
Then I am going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Can I do
Actually,
both?
Martial Impetus is phased out, actually.
Oh, so I didn't have to attack, so can I take that back?
I don't even know how that works.
No, you're right. It's on your board. You control it, so I don't think that is. So can I take that back? Because I was only getting rid of the.
Yeah, I think it isn't currently goaded. When it phases back in, it'll just... Yeah, whatever. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Right, instead then we're going to tap 6 and we're going to Offspring the Brood Moth. So we've got 2 of those. And then, just for good measure, we're going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are going to cast a Storm of Souls. Return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Each of them is a 1/1 spirit with flying in addition to its other types and exile this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 creatures entering the battlefield, which some of them have ETBs that are going to be relevant. So let me just do this. So, Plummeted Escort on the Fox of Paradise. Agate Instigator, but your life total can't change, so none of this will matter. Inspiring Overseer, I'm going to draw a card and gain a life. Where's my mouse gone? I've lost it.
Have you checked your butthole?
Have you checked your butthole skin up? Right.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Hannah's just looked at me and gone, what are you talking about? Right, Illusionary Ambusher, nothing happened. Circuit Mender, I gain 2 more life. Boss's Chauffeur, we'll do this properly. Sun Titan, get a Mana Rock back, mana value 3 or less, which will be a Borrow Signet. Shield Broker, but I can't target any creatures, so that's going to not do a thing. Angel of Ruins, can't target a creature. Rose Room Treasurer, when another creature you control enters, create a treasure token. If this is the first or second time this ability is resolved this turn, otherwise I may pay X, it deals X damage, so I'm going to create 2 treasures. And then we've got Polywog Prodigy and Boss's Chauffeur, which enters with a number of +1/+1 counters equal to the number of creatures you control, and Alliance, when another creature you control enters, put +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, create that many citizen creature tokens. So I've got lots of things going on.
They've all got counters, and that's got a lot of counters on it.
So, and Polywog Prodigy is going to see lots of these as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
I'm going to say at this point it's enough, unless I draw like something to deal with all of it in one go.
Yeah, that's right. So this is.
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
This has got 32
like exact numbers.
counters on it. Call it. Why not? That seems right. And this is going to come in with 10-ish. No, not 10. It'll be 5 probably.
Yeah, if I play a spell, you can draw a card. We'll say that.
Well, non-creature spell specifically. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
And then I do have a bit more on there.
Hold it open, make me sweat.
Yeah, I am actually going to do that. I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, I'll phase back in and untap. And believe in the heart of the cards. Okay, I've got 2 hearts, it's fine. I mean... That is a board wipe.
I've got a Luminous Broodmoth. 2 of them, in fact.
So they'll all come back. If they don't have flying, they'll all come back.
Yeah. And not many of these have flying.
Let's see. If you didn't, why'd you have 2, John? Why'd you have 2?
Because I could.
Because I can show you Swords to Plowshares for one of them, you see. But then the follow-up Realm Cloak Giant / cast off, destroy all non-giant creatures would just give you a board back with all your flying stuff. So then on the crackback, yeah, you untap with a bunch of flyers and win.
Yep.
So I think I would draw 2 cards off that. We'll hope. Nah, I'm going to concede, dude. Well done.
Yeah.
You had it.
Woo!
I had a Restoration Angel as well, but I was going to use to bounce whatever you did, so yeah.
I mean, it's only because it said destroy all something creatures. I was like, oh, there's potential. We might get that.
I thought Kristen had that. I thought that was...
Yeah, I did, and then when you attacked me, and I had that thing in my hand that Joe refused to kill earlier, like, I'm going to draw so many cards.
Herd protection was really interesting. I thought giving you an extra turn wouldn't be so bad, but yeah, you just
actually,
put your old deck onto the battlefield.
Like, I've seen that before, and that is if you've played that at the right time, because honestly,
yeah, I literally drew it, so I played it then. But
if I didn't have Storm of Souls, then we wouldn't be in the same position. Yeah, Storm of Souls it gives everything flying. That's true, Ryan. Yeah, Storm of Souls does give everything flying.
I was just looking at your board. I was like, I might be able to attack through that, or at least maybe with like Miss Bumbleflower with a fly.
Well.
Oh well, no, like you say, you put like your entire deck onto the board, so it didn't work out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
okay. But yeah, slow start, but once it gets going, it definitely gets there. Yeah.
I still think my favourite's the Raccoons deck. 100%.
It is a lot of fun. I've got a slightly upgraded version, which I'll probably upgrade a little bit further. I'll probably upgrade all of these a little bit further. I've got some cool ideas for Zinnia, which revolve around clones, because you can clone with offspring, and then you've got multiple cases of offspring because you've got multiple copies of Zinnia, which is kind of cool. And I definitely want to upgrade that Miss Bumbleflower to make it more group huggy. Squirrels, I've not had a squirrel deck, so that'd be interesting to build as well. So yeah, these are really interesting cards, I think. Right.
Had fun with this. Sure. It's good.
Right. Excuse me, Joe, I've got a scratchy voice today. Right, so I think that brings it. Yeah, that brings us to the end. That was a 2.5 hour game, that one. Thank you so much for joining
it was
us
a good game.
Sunday. Yeah, that was a good game. I think this definitely showed off the pre-con. Like, everybody got doing what they wanted to do at some point in the game, like Gareth having gratuitous violence and Warstorm Surge fairly early was pretty brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone's decks got to get off and do their thing. And honestly, these are actually some of the best precons they've done recently, as far as I'm concerned. Like, the mana bases are good; they're all fairly balanced. They've been fun to play. Seriously,
Yeah, they have been a lot of fun to play. I think there have been some, like usual. There's usually like one or two precons that are better than the others. Like in the Murders of Karloff Manor, the Deep Clue Sea was clearly the strongest one, and then followed by the Surveil one. They were both very strong. But they have some other fun decks, because the I really like Deli Borka, and that was from that set.
You did?
And
Yeah.
then what was after that? Karloff Manor, then it was Outlaw
Thunder Junction.
Stella Lee was good. Stella Lee was a strong deck. What else was in there?
The Precon was okay. I didn't
Yeah,
play
they were
loads,
okay,
but
weren't
it
they?
was fine.
Stella Lee was, I think, the strongest out of those four in that one. But these all seem pretty on par, I think. Modern Horizons 3 were on par as well with each other, I think. I don't think there was any one that was weaker than the other. Yeah, these are all good. I'm looking forward to seeing what Dustborn brings out. That is scratching my angsty emo itch so hard. I'm very close to getting a Devil Lock again. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us, chat. It's been a wonderful evening. Before we sign out, we must thank our wonderful guest again, Revelo, for jumping in and showing us the Squirrel Precon. Thank you so much. If the folks at home don't know who you are and where they can find you, buddy, and what you've got coming up, jump in and tell them where to find you.
So yeah, I'm Revelo, part of War Room EDH, the better half, of course, just to make sure that's
I'm
that
sure
right.
somebody has got better other.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be part of that later on. But yeah, you can find me at Revelo1989, and the War Room Twitter account is War Room EDH. So we are doing a giveaway where you can win an Ultimate Guard playmat. So if you haven't already, jump in on that. We'll be giving that away on the 13th, which is not only our stream anniversary, but it is also Amy's birthday as well. So
happy birthday, Amy! We must tune in for that.
So it'll be a double celebration. So hopefully we'll see you. See people will be in there to celebrate. And yeah, that's it. Otherwise, thank you so much for having me on. I've had a really nice time tonight, and it's been good to shuffle up with all of you. So
Yeah,
thank you again for having me on.
Thank you again, Joe and Gareth, for joining me this evening. It's been lovely to play with you both again. Gareth, you said you were away this week, so you don't have any.
Yeah, there's no partners this week because I'm away again. Hopefully, normal service will resume fairly soon, but summer holidays, you know what it's like.
And finally, back of house, can't do this without them, but both Martin and Chrono have been modding again tonight, so thank you both. Chrono, what do you have going on this week? Do you want to dump what you've got coming up in the chat if you've got anything? All that good stuff? And whilst Chrono does that, I'll just reel off my notes that I must remember to tell you lovely people about. So next week is Plane Chase Commander. We are joined by a girl named Ron and Benji the Brewer, two American content creators that are fairly substantially built, I think. Benji does a lot of deck techs, and a girl named Ron is all over the place. I'm sure you've seen her before. So yeah, tune in for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Martin joins me on that one, I believe. Command Fest. I am going to be at Command Fest attempting to do a live stream from there. The internet providing. I'm just working with Axion now to see what is available for me to do that. But yeah, do come down if you're there. I'm going to try and get some promo stuff from LGS to give away as prizes for beating me, which isn't very hard usually. And I'll try and get some stickers and all that stuff. So do come, if you are at Command Fest, please do hit me up for a game or two. And finally, I'm not very good at the shilling part of this, but I really need to get better about that. But one of the companies that we are affiliated with is a wonderful company called Bulkbox. They do wonderful boxes for your cardboards that fit all dimensions. So it's not just Magic the Gathering, but Pokemon, Lorcana, baseball cards, all of it. And they're all eco-friendly. It's an ethical company that do so much good work. And they gave us a code that gives you 10% off your order. If you order any of them and use the code ManaDork10, you will get 10% off. And they're a wonderful company. And finally, if you do have a Amazon Prime Twitch subscription, we would be honoured if you'd consider using it for the channel. And that will give you access to a Quartermaster only Discord server. We have a Discord server that everybody's welcome to, but there is also a Quartermaster section only for those that show support in one with either through the Amazon Prime Twitch subscription, paid Twitch subscription, or Patreon, where we try to do some giveaways only for the Quartermasters. I've not been very good at updating the reel at the end of this, but names at the end of the reel, and loads of stuff. If I do a giveaway, which I tend to do quite frequently, if you're a Quartermaster, you get entered into that giveaway automatically, so you can get to an additional entry, essentially. Loads of good stuff. So if you have a free Prime Twitch subscription, we would be honoured if you consider using it for us. And with all that said, we need to find somebody who's online to raid, don't we? So who have we got on this Finds name thing? Who's that? It looks like it's just Sir Jaeger playing Minecraft at the moment. Unless there's something else. Yeah, so we'll just raid Surge. So yeah, thank you so much again for joining us. We're going to head out and raid, and then we will catch you next week. Catch you next time, guys.
Yeah. Night, everyone. Thank you very much.
See you later.